Hey everyone, and welcome back to another eShop Deals Essentials video, where we take a look at 10 must-have games for the Nintendo Switch that are currently on sale on the Nintendo Switch eShop, on top of it with most of them being at brand new lows. Now don't forget that if you missed out on any of the previous eShop Deals videos, they'll be linked in the description of the video down below and the top pinned comment. So now let's jump into today's amazing deals. Just remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you aren't already. Say hello to my little deals. So our first essential deal for today is going to be Death's Door at a brand new low of 65% off, $6.99. This one running till June 20th. Now this game is a top-down action adventure game that, yes, is very much following a Zelda-like formula. However, what definitely sets this one apart is the fact that the combat is very challenging in an almost Souls-like fashion. Not to mention that the artwork and music is absolutely fantastic, and the supporting cast of characters is absolutely amazing, offering a great world to explore and discover. So if you're a fan of action-adventure Zelda likes and you're up for the challenge, this is going to be a great pick. Now that also brings us to Tunic, that's also at a brand new low of 50% off, $14.99. This one also running till June 20th. Now once again, we have another action-adventure game that does have a strong Zelda influence. However, although I would call the combat in this one challenging, what definitely sets it apart is that this one is very much more dependent on puzzles. And it really does base itself on old school gaming principles, where the game really never tells you where you should be going or what you need to do next, focusing rather on trying to figure it out through exploration. So once again, if you're a Zelda fan and you like hardcore puzzles, this is going to be an amazing pick. Now next on today's list of amazing games, we have Streets of Rage 4, also hitting a brand new low of 55% off, $11.24, yet again running till June 20th. Now this game is a 2D side-scrolling beat-em-up, and it is still, in my opinion, at least mechanically, the best game we have in this genre on the Nintendo Switch. It offers a ton of playable characters, many to be unlocked through the multiple playthroughs, a combat system that is very easy to jump into, yet very difficult to master, and also the possibility to add in some DLC that kicks the game up to an even higher level. So trust me, if you're a beat-em-up fan on the Nintendo Switch, this is the definition itself of an essential game. Now next, that brings us to Sea of Stars, that's also hitting a brand new low of 25% off, $26.24, once again running till June 20th. Now this game is a retro-style turn-based RPG. And if you're a fan of those old school 16-bit RPGs, then this game has everything you're looking for. Beautiful pixel art, a great soundtrack, and a fun storyline. Not to mention that it's by the same indie developer as the amazing game The Messenger, and it's even set within the same universe. I've already played through this game twice, and I just think it's one of those games I'll be coming back to on a regular basis. Now those amazing new lows keep coming with our next game as well, Cocoon hitting 40% off, $14.99, this one running till June 20th. Now this game is an amazingly innovative puzzle platformer, and for many people this was even 2023's Indie Game of the Year, with an extremely simple design, yet at the same time a mind-blowing one, where each puzzle isn't only its own level, but it's actually its own world. And by solving each one of these puzzles, it becomes the key to the next solution. An absolutely amazing game that I really think everyone should try, even if normally you're not into puzzle games. And right now at this new low of 40% off, it's a great time to jump in. Now next, we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, back to 33% off, $16.74, once again running till June 20th. Now yet again here we have a side-scrolling beat 'em up, however this one featuring the heroes in a half shell. And if you're a fan of the classic TMNT beat 'em up games like Arcade or Turtles in Time, then this game is going to be right in your wheelhouse. Really bringing back the fun of the original series, on top of it with up to 6-player co-op, both local and online. Once again, completely amazing and beautiful pixel art, a great soundtrack, and well-designed levels. Not to mention that once again, if you really get into the game, there's even DLC available that adds in a survival mode. This is once again just another essential beat 'em up on the Nintendo Switch, especially if you're a Turtles fan. Now our next game is one that I think really didn't get enough attention, and that is 30XX. That's now at a brand new low of 30% off, $13.99, and this one running till June 27th. Now this game is a 2D action roguelike, however one that very strongly emulates the Mega Man X series. And since Capcom has been pretty much quiet since Mega Man 11, this is one of the best entries for Mega Man fans that have come out in the last few years. And trust me, if you are a Mega Man or Mega Man X fan, this is a game that you have to play. The controls are responsive, the gameplay is extremely fun, and the roguelike nature definitely gives a modern twist to the genre. Not to mention that thanks to this roguelike nature, there's almost an infinite replayability to the gameplay, with even 2 selectable characters and a third one to be soon added in. A truly amazing pick yet again. Now next, we have Dark Souls Remastered that is back to its lowest ever price of 50% off, $19.99. Be careful, however, this one is only running till June 17th. Now when your series pretty much redefines a brand new genre of gaming, the Souls-like series, you know you've got something special. And Dark Souls Remastered remains an extremely solid entry in the series and a great introduction to the genre. Pretty much defined by its difficulty and unforgiving combat, this series is a real test of your reflexes. Not only that, but it's also one of those games that doesn't go on sale all that often, maybe only once or twice a year. Meaning that right now, being at its lowest ever price could be an amazing time to be picking it up. Now next, we have a fairly new entry to the series, but already one that stands out, and that is Beserk Boy. That is 25% off now, $15, and this one running till June 27th. Now this is once again a 2D action platformer, and it almost feels like a fusion between Mega Man and Sonic the Hedgehog, where the level designs and progression system immediately will remind you of Mega Man, yet the movement mechanics that are very dependent on speed and momentum will right away remind you of Sonic. And the game manages to fuse these two things together in a very fun and cohesive package, with once again beautiful pixel art and great music to back it up. One little hint, however, make sure you get the true ending to the game, which will take a little bit more time, but those extra levels are definitely worth it. And now last for today, we have Kaze and the Wild Masks back to 75% off, $4.99, running till June 20th. Now once again, another 2D action platformer, however, this one very much emulating the Donkey Kong Country series. And even more specifically, I would say the title from the SNES, Donkey Kong Country 2. And what's truly fantastic is this game really manages to capture what made that series great, however with its own unique twist. I mean, there's even an equivalent to the minecart levels, however done as an auto runner. Do be careful, however, the game gets pretty challenging towards the last few levels. And in reality, the only true downside to this game is that it is a tiny bit short, which is why right now at 75% off for $4.99 is a great time to be picking it up. So we're now at the end of today's video. Let me know what games you're picking up in the comments down below. I also want to give a huge shout out to my channel supporters. Their monthly support is so appreciated here at the channel. And don't forget on the way out to hit that like button, subscribe if you aren't already, and click on that notification bell so you know when all my future content comes out. And as usual, I hope I'll see you in my next video.